Breaking news, heartbreak growing in Texas.
21 people now confirmed dead. As we come on the air, that number's been updated to include 19 kids and 2 teachers gunned down today inside their school. The 18-year-old gunman also dead. They say he acted alone.
Now, this all unfolded this morning at Robb Elementary in the small rural community of Uvalde, Texas. That's about an hour and a half west of San Antonio. Kids were just days from ending the school year.
This is the deadliest school shooting in the U.S. since the 2012 massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary in Connecticut.
The investigation into how this happened is just beginning. Bria Jackson gets us caught up on the latest.
President Biden tonight addressing today's mass shooting at an elementary school in Texas. The commander-in-chief consoling the nation after the tragedy of innocent victims being gunned down.
To lose a child is like having a piece of your soul ripped away.
A Texas state senator briefed by Texas Rangers says at least 18 students and 3 adults are dead. Authorities identified the gunman as 18-year-old Salvador Ramos. Officials say he abandoned his vehicle, entered the school with a handgun and possibly a rifle. He was later shot and killed by police responding to the shooting.
We're in the process of obtaining detailed background information on the subject.
This horrific scene happened at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas, an area less than 100 miles west of San Antonio.
We are seeing way too many of these horrific mass murders.
The tragedy comes a week after a mass shooting at a grocery store in Buffalo, New York, and more than a decade after the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School. This latest shooting is renewing passionate debates over gun control legislation.
Find a path forward here. Work with us to find a way to pass laws that make this less likely.
President Biden calling for action to prevent future tragedies.
Don't tell me we can't have an impact on this carnage.
A country once again experiencing unimaginable loss. President Biden has called on Congress to take action on gun control legislation before, but the measures have lacked enough support to pass Congress. It remains to be seen if this latest shooting changes that. In Washington, I'm Bria Jackson for NBC News.
A new report from the FBI says this is happening more often. The number of active shooter incidents across the U.S. increased more than 50% in 2021 compared to 2020. It tallied 61 active shooter incidents last year, resulting in 103 people killed and 140 hurt. 12 of those cases meet the federal government guidelines for what constitutes a mass shooting, resulting in 3 or more deaths. Once again, the nation is grieving. People offer their thoughts and prayers or a moment of silence. Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr says he's taken part in too many moments of silence. He was visibly shaken tonight before his team's playoff game.
And in the last 10 days, we've had elderly black people killed in a supermarket in Buffalo. We've had Asian churchgoers killed in Southern California, and now we have children murdered at school. When are we going to do something?
Now, the details and images from Texas definitely are disturbing, especially for children. A psychologist with Children's Wisconsin says it's important to check in and have a conversation about what your children are seeing.
Kids are growing up knowing that this is something that can happen. They're growing up, having intruder drills in school and knowing that this is something that they have to be prepared for. We know it can heighten anxiety. It can heighten that feeling of being on alert. It can be really helpful to go through the things that you do to keep yourself safe, that you do as a family to stay safe. It can be really good to talk about the helpers in these situations. Mr. Rogers always said, look for the helpers. And we know that's absolutely true, that for as many people out there that are trying to do harm, there's a lot of safe people in the world too.
If your child is struggling with their emotions, reach out to your pediatrician.
Details on the Texas school shooting have been evolving all night, and they could change even more in the overnight hours. Wake up to the latest updates on TMJ4 News today. Live reports begin at 4:30.